Cut Down, It Grows Again first appeared in the December 1st, 1944 edition of the Young Catholic Messenger. Cut Down, It Grows Again. Rome, at the beginning of the 6th century, was indeed a sorry sight. Small wonder that young Benedict, pious son of a noble family, decided to forsake the city that seemed to have forsaken Christ.
How can one study or lead a godly life in the midst of such godless revelry?
After many bitter experiences at the hands of worldly men, Benedict led a small group of followers to the top of a mountain 70 miles south of Rome. Here they built the monastery Monte Cassino.
Here on this land, given by the father of our good brother Placidus, we shall build our home. First, let us replace that pagan temple with a chapel.
Other pious men joined the Benedictines. The Abbey of Monte Cassino became famous as a seat of learning and culture. Through the centuries, Satan has tried in vain to stop its holy work.
Never before have I worked so hard, or been so happy.
Happiness is not among my rules. It comes unbidden when we offer our work to Christ.
Disaster came to Monte Cassino in the year 589. Duke Zoto of Beneventum led a savage horde of Lombards against the defenseless abbey.
Let us become brothers. This was foretold to Benedict as our first disastrous cross.
And Monte Cassino shall rise again.
The coat of arms of Monte Cassino shows the stump of an oak tree pushing out new shoots. The motto which it bears, "Cut down, it grows again," has proven to be an apt one.
His Holiness, Pope Gregory II, has noted the prayers of you Benedictines who have lived under your founder's rule, even in dire poverty. Are you willing to rebuild? Aye, at once!
For 128 years these stones have lain here. It is time we raised them again.
During the so-called Dark Ages, the flame of culture and learning was kept alight at Monte Cassino. In the year 884, Monte Cassino was razed by the Saracens.
This seems like a poor thing we do. Those men up there are holy.
They have gold, chalices, cruets, all sorts of treasures.
Abbot Bathanius sent the monks to safety with some of the most precious altar vessels and literary and art treasures of the abbey. He himself stayed to save what he could and won a martyr's crown as he offered the holy sacrifice.
What have I done? What is this mass he was praying? I feel that I am doomed, that this one who lies here has triumphed.
Sacrifice, suffering, and martyrdom could not halt the work of the monks of St. Benedict. The cross of Monte Cassino, as its motto promised, was raised from the ground time after time, a shining light in an age of darkness. The monastery was called the Athens of Italy. It stood as a bulwark against the forces of darkness, withstanding countless trials and tribulations. In the year 897, the manuscript containing the Holy Rule of St. Benedict was burned in a fire of mysterious origin at Capua, where it had been taken for safety from the Saracens. In the year 1239, soldiers of the Emperor Frederick II overran the monastery.
Dance, my men, dance! These solemn floors have centuries of fun to make up.
In the year 1349, Hungarian rebels pillaged Monte Cassino, and an earthquake brought its very walls tumbling to the ground. In the year 1789, the French Revolution, again the monastery was pillaged, its treasures carried away by looting soldiers. In 1860, during an uprising in Naples, Monte Cassino was seized and the monks were driven away.
This institution has been ordered suppressed. The monks must go.
In 1943, once more war, swift-moving, devastating, modern war, came to Monte Cassino.
But even if you do not enter the monastery, the fact that you have positions on the hillside below will endanger us.
I am sorry, but this is war. We do not intend to occupy the monastery buildings, but for your own safety you had better leave.
Believing that the Germans had occupied the abbey, the Allies negligently bombed and destroyed it. Many of the priceless books, manuscripts, and art treasures, however, had been removed to the Vatican for safekeeping. And though scarcely a stone remains upon a stone, Monte Cassino will, as its motto proudly proclaimed, grow again. And Monte Cassino, after the war, indeed was rebuilt. Significant contributions were paid by the governments of Italy and the government of Poland. The monks of Monte Cassino expected a contribution from the United States military since its negligence led to the destruction of Monte Cassino. However, no payment was ever received. Though Monte Cassino was rebuilt, the Second Vatican Council may be responsible for what the French Revolution, earthquakes, and wars never could do. At its height, Monte Cassino housed 200 monks. Presently, there are only 15 left. If the Novus Ordo Church lasts for another generation, it is doubtful that Monte Cassino will last that long. The buildings will likely be sold off to private interests. Perhaps they will be converted to a nursing home. Or more likely, a developer will plow it down to make room for a new warehouse for Amazon. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back again within a week with another one. But in the meantime, please check out my Facebook page and my Twitter page. Every day I post additional content that you won't find on this YouTube channel. And also, please pray for the church.
Well, now things don't change. You know I ain't gonna be here long. Be here long. I ain't gonna be here long. I ain't gonna be alone. I ain't gonna be alone, boy. I ain't gonna be alone. I ain't gonna be here long. I ain't gonna be alone. I ain't gonna be